Hey guys, it's Tyler Rugge. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, we're setting up yet another animal enclosure. Sorry about the leaf blowing in the background. Let's try to ignore that. So I'm setting up this really cool enclosure. This is a ZEN habitat. It's 4x2x2. It's made out of wood and aluminum, and it's a really cool enclosure. They're very commonly used for bearded dragons because they're a really good size for bearded dragons. These enclosures are really good for low humidity, but they also do make a ZEN habitat that can handle really high humidity. So you can kind of get either one depending on your needs. It also comes with a PVC mat that goes on the bottom of the enclosure, which is optional, and that's really good for if you're keeping an animal that you don't want to keep on substrate. You can just keep the animal right on the mat and then you can clean it out. So I know a lot of people will keep their bearded dragons on the PVC mat, and then when you need to clean it, it's really easy to just wipe clean. And then if you're keeping your animal on substrate, it does come with a barrier that you can put across the front so that none of the substrate will spill into the sliding doors, which would be really annoying. So luckily, there's a barrier for that. And I'm using the barrier. I'm not using the mat because I am keeping my carpet python on substrate. And what's also really cool about the ZEN habitat is on the back panel of the enclosure, there is a little thing, I'm not sure what you would call it, but it's so cords can go in and out of the enclosure. So if you want to put a light fixture or something in the enclosure, then you can easily do that and run the cords out of the little hole. I'm going to be putting my thermometer, hygrometer, and my thermostat through that little opening, but then I'm going to tape it closed because I am putting a small snake in this enclosure that could easily crawl through it. But in the case that you're keeping a bearded dragon or other lizard like most people do in this enclosure, then you won't have to cover up the hole. I'm just putting a snake in here. So today, we are setting up the enclosure for my carpet python named Egret. She is such a beautiful snake. I really don't have any other snakes that look like her. All my snakes are really unique, but Egret is just really pretty. Like, she just really stands out from other snakes to me. I'm not sure why. Also, if you are interested in getting a ZEN habitat for yourself, please use my affiliate link, which will be linked down in the description below, and go get yourself a ZEN habitat. They are super cool. They're really easy to assemble. There are videos online on how to assemble them if you need a video, but they're super easy. So anyways, let's get to building Egret's enclosure. I'm really excited for this. First of all, we're going to remove these to make this easier for me. So that's the first thing we needed to put in there. You might be wondering, Tyler, what the frick is this? So this is a perch that I made for my snake because I love her. So jungle carpet pythons are mostly arboreal, meaning they mostly like to spend their time up off of the ground. So she needs perches, and she is fairly small now, but she's going to get significantly bigger. So I needed a perch that was going to be, you know, big enough to support her weight. And most perches you can just buy that suction cup on the sides and stuff don't support larger snakes. So the solution I came up with was to make a perch out of PVC pipes, and it was actually really easy and really cheap. So that's what this is. This is the actual perch part, and then this is just the support so it doesn't like tip over. And then I wrapped some vines that I bought from the dollar store, and then the ones with the flowers I got from Michael's. And it just made it look a lot prettier and cooler because, you know, it would have been really ugly if there was just a huge PVC pipe in here, but I made it look kind of like a jungle or just like fake plants wrapped around a PVC pipe. But anyways, next let's add the substrate, which is going to be forest floor bedding by ZooMed. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I'm really liking this so far. Holy crap. I'm just going to like strategically place the bedding to cover up the pipes, even though we all know she's just going to move it around and reveal the pipes again. But let me just have a beautiful enclosure for like 5 seconds before my reptile destroys it. Hashtag relatable, am I right? I'm so stoked because I just went through my hoard of reptile wood and I found this. And this is like perfect because it looks like a little tree. It's really freaking cool and Egret's gonna love it. I've had this for probably over a year now. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this in a couple of my videos because I always show this and I'm like, yeah, I have this and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Can you imagine Marie Kondo coming to my home and trying to sort through things and her being like, why do you need this? Does this spark joy? And I'm like, no, but it sparks joy for my reptiles and it's just so necessary that I have a closet full of pieces of wood. But I finally found a use. It's gonna fit in here and Egret's gonna love it, I hope. I'm just gonna put this like over here. Yes! And then I just have a couple pieces of cork that I'm gonna throw in there so she has some ground coverage in case she does want to hide on the ground, because sometimes she does. Alright, so the enclosure is finally done. It turned out really good. Wow, am I good at building enclosures? I feel like I always go into it with such low expectations and I surprise myself. Of course it would look better if like the PVC pipe wasn't as much of a thing, but I was going to spray paint it a different color, like brown, so it was less, you know, popping out at you, but I didn't know what type of paint would be safe to use for reptiles, if any, so if anyone has any suggestions, let me know. But yeah. Let's go add Egret because, oh, well, actually I should probably put the doors back on before I put my snake in there. That might be a good idea, Tyler. Good job. So here she is. Say hello to Egret. She gets her close-up finally. I never really take her out. Like, I don't handle her really ever just on my hands because of her neurological issue. She gets very, very stressed out from handling. So I'll usually only take her out if it's like on something like this or a snake hook because she isn't very friendly due to her neurological problems. But yeah, let's just go ahead and add her to the enclosure. I don't want to get bit, so please don't bite me, Egret. Thank you. Go on. Yeet. Are you terrestrial now, Egret? You're just gonna be on the ground? Egret's like, please don't speak to me. Do you guys see the little face on her face? It's so cute. It has like eyebrows and eyes and a mouth. Just gets me every time. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed my enclosure build for Egret. Let me know if you guys liked it. Let me know if there's anything you think I can add. By the way, I did put a water dish in there. It's in this corner. I don't think I like actually physically filmed myself putting it in there, so I just wanted to say yes, Egret has water. Once again, huge shout out and thanks to ZEN Habitats for sending me this enclosure. If you guys want a ZEN Habitats enclosure, I absolutely love them. They look so cool and like they stand out from any other reptile enclosure that I've ever seen. Like they just look so unique, you know what I'm saying? It's literally wood on the inside, like that's so cool. Once again, it's 4x2x2. It's an amazing size for bearded dragons or blue-tongued skinks. Like they're just absolutely great. Wow. My skink would have loved it. Poorcaster. If you guys want to grab one yourself, make sure to use the affiliate link down below. If you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I post videos every week. Check out my social media and my vlog channel. Those will be linked down in the description below. And I will see you guys in my next video.